One of the things we're going to be doing, or hopefully we'll be doing next year, is really planning for a part of marketing that we really haven't planned for before, and that's word of mouth and thank you, resident referrals. Now I know we all do bandit signs, we all do banners, but typically when a prospect or a resident drives by that and they say $50 off if you refer a friend, a lot of times they're either thinking, what's the catch? What information do I have to fill out? Do I have to go to the office? It seems like an intimidating process, or a process that's just not worth the $50. So what we want to do is we want to make it super easy for them. So we created this voucher form. It's a trifold with perforated cards that new leases could redeem. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to give this to anyone who signs a renewal lease for next year. And we're going to say, if we're going to fill these out with dates and specials, we're going to say if you give these cards to your new lease or your friends to live at your community, you're going to get $50. And the new lease is going to get either $100 off the first month's rent, or whatever you guys decide is a good incentive. And the expiration date is going to be January 31st. And the reason why we picked January 31st is because November and December of last year, we did a really good job at renewing. You guys did awesome. We got to 20% pre-leased. And by January 31st, we hit around 32% pre-leased, which was phenomenal. I have historical data that goes back maybe 5 years. There hasn't been a time where we got to 20% pre-lease by December 31st. I think the closest was 12%. So you guys did an excellent job. That allowed us to take control of the market, set our own rates, and really be the leaders in the market. We want to duplicate that success again this year. Another reason why I believe January 31st, by the end of January 31st, we jumped another 10%, mainly new leasing, was because the November and December renewals were contacting their friends and saying, hey, this is where I'm living next year, come sign your lease so you can either live with me or in the same community. This is going to take it a step further and make it even easier. Is anyone familiar with the book system or the kind of book club we have for the Collier companies? Anthony, why don't you go ahead and explain it for me?
Basically, we have like a list of books. Each property has a little place for it, and residents can come in, pick it up, and if you read the book, submit a summary on it, give it to us. I think we submit it to you guys,
right,
and they get $25. And I think it's up to, well, it says there $125 for all the books if you read them and do the book report.
Absolutely. I believe we have $20 or $25 per book up to 4 books, and then $10 a book every book thereafter. That is, for one, that's awesome for a management team to do that. Our management company, I can't think of any management company that does anything like this. These are books that Nathan has read that has really formed the way he thinks in life and in business, and he wants to share that with his team members and his residents. So he's willing to actually pay for it. So we want to really celebrate this and advertise it. So we thought this would be a great way to tie in with the resident referral, because we are a referral business. People refer their friends over to us because they like the community, they like the staff or the team members, and they like the general experience that we provide them. So what this does is just make it extremely easy for them. We're giving them something tangible, and we're eliminating the question, what's the catch? Why do I have to come into the office to do this? So that's what this does. It's going to be on cardstock, and we made a conscious decision to make this as high-end as we possibly could, because we wanted to convey a message that this was extremely important to us. We take resident referrals very seriously, so we wanted our marketing collateral to reflect that. Any questions?